Amazing day, everyone! Welcome to our first lesson in Accounting Plus. This is the first of the three-part series that we will tackle in our very first module, Accounting, its Environment, History, and Emerging Trends. Today, I will be discussing Lesson 1, entitled Understanding Business, Its Types and Forms. So sit back and relax. As our world becomes more and more complex, from small business to a medium business, or even to a multinational business, the demand for highly competent accountants with a wide knowledge and expertise, both in accounting and business, has become inevitable. Thus, it is important for you, our future certified public accountants, to learn not just the accounting skills, but the necessary skills needed in the business world as well. In this first lesson, we will be exploring the world of business. After all, when you graduate and pass the CPA licensure examinations, most of you will be working in big corporations, like the San Miguel Corporation, Nestle Philippines, Shell Corporation, Procter & Gamble Philippines, or probably in the banking industry like the BDO or Metrobank. Perhaps you would like to work in an accounting and auditing firm like SGV & Company, Navarro & Amper Company, Isla Lipana & Company, to name a few. Here are our learning outcomes. You are expected to describe the term business. Identify the different aspects of a business. Identify and describe the different types of business organizations. And identify and describe the different forms of business organizations. Let us now try to determine the definition of the word business. How do we define the word business? The term business means a systematized effort of persons to create something and trade the same to earn a profit, which in the end will satisfy the community or the society. In other words, it is an organization engaged in commercial, industrial, or professional activities for a profit, and the primary goal of which is to satisfy its customers. Let us now try to identify the different aspects of a business. First, it is systematically established. Strictly speaking, a business is something that is established by a person or persons in a systematic order. One must follow certain steps in order to create or establish a business, meaning you need to consider many things, like the capital that you need, some assets that you need, the application of mayor's permit or business permit, applying for the name of your business at the Department of Trade and Industry or DTI, or perhaps the registration at the Securities and Exchange Commission if it is a corporation. Even small businesses need to be registered locally in the respective local government units or LGUs. Next, it provides goods or services. As mentioned in our definition, one must create something and trade the same to other people. The creation of something may be in the form of a product or goods or providing services. Whether it is a product or a service, there is always a corresponding fee. The essence of having a business, of course, is profit. And the last and definitely not the least aspect is satisfying the customers or clients or consumers or the community or the society or the public. After knowing the definition of the word business and after identifying the different aspects of a business, let us now try to understand and identify the different types of business organizations and how they are legally formed. So what are the basic types of business? First, we have service type. What is a service type of business organization? We may not be aware, but there are a lot of businesses established by providing services to others for a fee. When we say service type, it is a business that provides work performed through the expertise by individual or team for the advantage of its customers or clients. Examples would include transportation provider, medical, accounting, legal, banking, consulting, and security services, even cleaning services. But to simply put it, we can see different service type of businesses. We have the operators of pedicabs, jeepneys, vans, buses. We also have the barbershops, repair shops for cell phones, gadgets, appliances, and many more. Let us now describe the second type, the merchandising type. A merchandising type of business organization is a business that acquires finished goods and resells them to consumers. Examples: RTWs, grocery stores, sari-sari stores. When you go to a store or a grocery store and you see the products available for sale, then you will know that it is a merchandising type of business. Next, we have the manufacturing type of business organization. A manufacturing type of business organization is an entity that converts raw materials into finished goods and sells them to consumers. Examples: manufacturer of dairy products, manufacturer of beverages, maker of furniture, and many more. Then we have other type. It is any organization that is not categorized as a service type or a merchandising type or a manufacturing type. Example, a construction firm. Let us now proceed to the different forms of business organizations. Have you ever wondered how companies are categorized based on how they are legally formed? Well, companies may be formed legally as a sole proprietorship, partnership, or corporation. We have the sole proprietorship. A sole proprietorship is an entity or business organization that is owned by one person. The owner manages, controls, and makes decisions about the daily operations of the enterprise or business and perhaps other matters. Examples: Anna's Sari-Sari Store, Knitted Recipes, Lego Accounting Firm, Dana's Flower Shop, and many more. Then we have the partnership. A partnership is another form of business enterprise whereby at least two or more persons agreed to combine their businesses or assets and are willing to share or divide the profit between or amongst them. Examples, we have the SGV and Company, Navarro and Amper Company, Santos and Lucia Law Firm, and many more. Then we have the corporation. A corporation is a very complex form of business organization. In the eyes of the law, it is considered a legal entity, an entity that is distinct from its owners. As a consequence, it enjoys the right of succession, responsibilities, and other rights, just like that of individuals possess. It can be sued, and it can also sue entities or individuals. Examples, we have San Miguel Corporation, Aboitiz, Nestle Philippines, and others. Other form of business organization. It is any form of business organization other than a sole proprietorship, a partnership, or a corporation. Example, a cooperative entity. That ends my presentation about our lesson 1. I hope you have learned a lot. If you have questions, just send an email and I will gladly answer them. See you in our next online class. Kaboom!